Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the Clinton Howell Team's Weekly Market Update. I'm your host, Clinton Howell, broker with Remax Escarpment Realty. We've got our little co-host, Teddybear. He hasn't been on an episode in a while. Wanted to join me today. It's March 7th, 2024. Hey, buddy, isn't that right? Well, let's check it out. What's happening in our local markets? Well, first of all, I want to mention that we're going to be... you want to go down? We're going to be hosting the Clinton Howell team, in combination with the David Bitondo from RBC, is going to be hosting a top 10 first-time homebuyers questions answered event coming up on March 21st from 7 to 9 p.m. It's going to be at one of the RBC branches. I've got the address info here. It's a free in-person event. Also, Andrea Crayden will be there, a mortgage specialist. If you that are interested in this event or know someone that might be interested in learning everything they want to know about first-time home buying, please get in touch with me. You can DM me or give me a call, and I can get them put onto the list for attendance. What's happening from the Bank of Canada? Well, they had their big decision on Wednesday, and no change. So no change to the overnight rate, the bank deposit rates. So we're still sitting at 5% and 5.25%. No change for now. So they're going to have their next decision in April. Likely not going to be any change in April either. Most likely we'll see the interest rates start to come down in June. What's happening in the Remax Escarpment Appointment Center? This talks about the demand side of the business. February ended on a high with nearly 20% increase in appointments compared to the previous week. This is fantastic. Buyers are showing strong confidence in the housing market, where our sales are equal to the new listings and bringing onto the market. So this is a very, very balanced market. We're seeing it's tipping to the seller's side. We've got a 10.6 on the appointment to sold index. So it's taking just over 10 appointments to get a property sold. Market is very strong right now. It's really picked up a lot. What is specifically happening in the local markets? Let's start with Burlington. Burlington's currently got 368 active listings, up from 335. Quite a few new listings coming out. 202 sales in the past 30 days. This is up from 193 a week ago. 1.82 months worth of supply. So not a lot of supply. And as a result, we've got a 60.12% on the absorption ratio, which is indicating we're a slight mild seller's market going on. We've got listing cancellations that have been reducing. Number of sales the same time a year ago was 168. So we're actually seeing a higher number of sales right now than we were a year ago. Median days on market has dropped down to 14, which is lower than a week ago, and the average has dropped from 30 to 26. So properties are selling quicker. The negotiation range is about 2.25%. 2.25, 97.76 is the sold price versus original list price ratio. So we're seeing fairly tight negotiations. And interestingly, we're seeing month over month from January to February a significant price increase. Overall benchmark price change 5.6%, and year over year up 0.8%. What is happening in the Hamilton area? 1,202 active listings right now, which is up. 512 sales in the past 30 days, also up. 2.35 months worth of supply, very similar to what it was a week ago. 55.77% on the absorption, so we're in a balanced market, tipping toward the seller's side. Median days on market has come down to 18 from 20. Average days on market come down to 34 from 37. So again, property is starting to sell quicker. The market's picking up. The negotiations, successful negotiations, are typically about 2.25%. And again, prices went up. January to February, benchmark price increase 2.3%, year over year up 0.8%. Oakville area, 317 active listings, which is up slightly. 161 sales for the past 30 days, also up slightly. 1.97 months worth of supply. This is the tightest amount of supply we've seen in Oakville in a while. As a result, we've gone up in terms of absorption, 55.71%, up 6% from a week ago. So again, balanced, tipping towards seller's side. 14 median days on market. This is unchanged from last week. Average day is 25, which is down 4 days from last week. Negotiations are pretty tight. We're seeing around 2%, and huge price change from January to February. Typically 7% we saw an increase from January to February, 0.3% year over year. That's all I have for you today. Hope to hear from your first-time buyers to sign up for our event, and see you next week.